Hi and welcome to another video in my Photoshop Essential Skills series. Everything you need to know to get you well and truly started on your journey of discovery with Photoshop. Now today I want to create this graffiti wall effect using layers, filters and a couple of blending modes thrown in for good effect. Now don't forget, if you're a fan of the printed page, click the more area under the video to see if there are any free ebook or work files to accompany the video. If there are, just click the link and you'll download them. Okay then, let's dig in. Okay, let's go and open up this start image, which is my graffiti start.jpg, which is from a portrait shoot I've done. And we'll duplicate the layer, and I'm going to do this with Ctrl and J or Command and J if you're on a Mac, and that duplicates the layer. And I'll call it, let's rename it. I'm going to double click on where the name is and I'm going to type, let's say, pencil, because I'm going to run the find edges filter on it, and that's going to make it look a little bit like a pencil sketch. So here we go. I'm going to go to filter and down to stylize and down to find edges, and that's getting us nearly where we want to be. I'm liking that. Now I'd like to soften it. It's a little bit of a harsh transition here, so I'm going to blur it a little bit. My favourite blur is the Gaussian blur, so we're going to go to filter and blur and Gaussian blur, and I only want a very small amount of blur just to soften those edges off, so I'll click OK. Next I'm going to change the blending mode because I want to blend this top layer with the original bottom layer. And the blending mode is here where it says normal, and I'm going to select overlay, which is a contrast adjuster, just to blend it in. That's looking cool. Now I want to merge these two layers together now. Now I've only got two layers and I've got the top layer active, so there's a really cool keyboard shortcut for that, and that's Ctrl and E, and that'll merge those two layers together. Next I'm going to apply a filter from the filter gallery, and it's called the Texturizer. So I'm going to go to filter and filter gallery, and when the filter gallery comes up, I'll just click this little plus and minus button here just to put it on full screen for you. That's better. And I'm going to open the texture section, and in the texture section at the end there's one called Texturizer. And now I'm going to set these settings here. These are the settings in the Texturizer. And I'm going to select the texture to brick. I'm going to set the scaling to about 187% and the relief to about 10. And I'm going to have the light coming from the top right. And then I'm not going to put anything in the invert box. And I'll click OK. OK, we're nearly there, but I'd like to give it a little bit more oomph. So I'm going to duplicate this layer twice. So again, as we did before, Ctrl and J to duplicate the layer twice. Now I'd like to change the blend mode of these two layers, and I'd like to do it in turn, but I'm going to do it a sneaky way. I'm going to use a keyboard shortcut. I'm going to do it from the keyboard. So now you can see my opacity is at 100% on this top layer, the hard light layer. Let's drop that down. I'm going to press 2 on the keyboard to change that to 20%. I could do 4 on the keyboard to change it to 40%, and I could do 5 on the keyboard to change it to 50%. If I wanted to take it back up to 100%, then I'll just press the 0 key. So when I did that, I think 50% looks pretty good. I'm going to go down to my layer underneath now, and I'll do the same. Let's have a look at 2 for 20%. It's not as good. Let's say 4 for 40%, and we'll say 5 for 50%. And I'm quite cool with that. I think that looks pretty good. And we can finish it off by flattening it all down. So I'm going to go to the panel flyout menu in the layers panel, and I'm going to select flatten image, and that's it done. Well, that's it for this video. How to create a quick and dirty graffiti wall effect using layers, filters and blending modes. I do hope you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up or leave a comment under the video, or share it with a friend or two. Don't forget to check out the more area under the video for the link to any download files or free ebooks. And please click that subscribe button so when I upload a new video, you are the first to know. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.